Hello, good evening, and thank you so much for allowing me the time to speak on behalf of Mount Tabor Elementary School Library. A super quick introduction. My name is Yuliya Abova. I am working towards my Master of Information degree at Rutgers University. I've been student teaching with Mrs. Raff at Mount Tabor Elementary School this semester. Mrs. Raff is a phenomenal educator. She's the president of New Jersey Association of School Librarians and was named one of American Library Association's emerging leaders in 2019. I'm going to put this quote up here real quick because I think it is so true and it speaks for Mount Tabor Elementary School Library. The only thing that you absolutely have to know is the location of the library. It is very true. The kids know and love the library. They come to Mrs. Raff with any and all questions and concerns and are so happy to be here. I have met and worked very closely with some students, and they are so excited to be here every day of the week. I've worked with a number of teachers as well on introducing research basics and databases to our learners. It has been extremely rewarding and eye-opening experience for me. I have also had a chance to closely examine the school library facility and collection, and based on professional recommendations, I have a number of proposed goals for the next 3 years. These are based not solely on observations, but also data regarding the school community, their needs, as well as the larger community in our district. As a school district, we're committed to a student's academic success, as well as helping them become invested citizens of our diverse world, who are able to empathize with others, work with others, and learn from others around them. Our school libraries are the perfect place for these things and these sorts of learning to take place. First, we're going to take a brief look at our community. Then we're going to discuss the goals in more depth, and I'm going to close with acknowledgments and questions. Mount Tabor serves almost 400 students across 6 grade levels. And these are the breakdowns by grade level and by gender. However, I'd like to take a closer look at some other numbers on our next slide. Diversity and economic factors. I believe that these are the numbers that we should be concentrating. The students at our school are increasingly more diverse. Only about 35% of our students are white. Almost half of our students are Asian or Asian Pacific Islanders, about 9% Latino, and 4% Black. I would also like to point out the 8% of students who are economically disadvantaged. These students require additional resources and focus of our library. And this is ultimately why we're here. Having seen these numbers, there is a shocking disparity. We are seeing 64.7% student diversity. However, while running reports on our school collection, we're only seeing about 33% of our collection features diverse characters. There is an urgent need to diversify the collection in order to better represent our student body. Our learners need to see themselves in books, and they need to also see their peers in books. To that end, I am asking the Board of Education to increase Mount Tabor School Library budget by $1,000 yearly to a total of $9,000 by the end of the school year 2026-2027. This will ensure that a larger proportion of the budget goes towards making diversity a more prominent focus of collection development in order to meet the needs of our students and our staff. The school librarian's expertise in selecting appropriate materials for her students using the industry standards as well as district selection policy is well documented. She will continue to curate and evaluate excellent materials for her readers throughout this three-year period and beyond, looking for the latest and greatest in the world of diverse children's literature. Another important aspect of our district mission statement is our students' academic achievements. Part of the elementary school curriculum is research projects. However, while working with Mrs. Raff and in talking to other educators in the building, I've noticed a lack of emphasis on true inquiry in these projects. Merriam-Webster defines inquiry as a request for information, a systematic investigation, often of a matter of public interest, and examination into facts and principles. We as librarians understand that inquiry is a more meaningful process than simple research. This process requires asking genuine questions, curiosity, initiative. It requires digging deeper, and it requires exploration. Our second goal then is to create a series of workshops to introduce inquiry to our educators so that they can better prepare their students for lifelong learning. The school librarian will conduct workshops on the importance of inquiry in elementary school instruction in alignment with ASL's shared foundations. One of them is inquire. In order to promote deeper thinking and love for lifelong learning for our learners. These workshops will include both educators and administrators in the building. They will serve as a basis for creating a culture of inquiry-based research in the whole school. The understanding that it isn't about a singular research project on a particular topic, but a way of approaching learning, a way of discovering the world around you and yourself. Research over the years and across the country has shown that having a school library with a certified professional increases academic success. The library space is a vital part of school building and learning culture. Libraries are more than just about their collections. Libraries are spaces to learn, spaces to explore, to tinker and play, spaces to evaluate and reflect. All these come together to form one cohesive space where varying types of learning can happen to meet learners' and educators' needs. This brings me to our last goal. New flexible seating in the school library. The tables and chairs at the Mount Tabor Elementary School Library are old and outdated, bulky and heavy. While they do the job pretty well, and have for many, many years, there are better alternatives out there that can help us provide these opportunities to our students. Replacing these old chairs with flexible, movable furniture will give our students and our teachers the opportunity to create different kinds of experiences, different kinds of learnings. They will create an inviting, colorful space. This way, the librarian, as well as other teachers, will be able to customize the furniture arrangement to better suit the needs of any given lesson. This is a lofty goal, and I'm well aware of that. I am proposing a creation of a committee in order to understand everyone's needs better and select the furniture for the space. This committee will consist of the school librarian, 2 other teachers, 1 administrator, as well as 2 students. The librarian will start soliciting committee members in January and February of the school year, and they will start meeting and researching available furniture options as well as possible grants and other funding opportunities starting this February. The committee will present their findings, recommendations, as well as the budget to the school principal in June of this year. Upon her approval, the plan will be presented to the Board of Education. Our school library is a beloved space in the building. Students and teachers alike love coming here to learn and explore. And they are all thankful for this space and for Mrs. Raff, who always leads her learning with love and compassion. The goals outlined here will help her do more of that work in an environment centering our students, supporting our students and our teachers, and helping our learners find that love for lifelong learning in our ever-evolving, diverse world. And because I am a librarian, here are references in MLA format. If, however, you would like to follow up on any of these links and learn more about what I've covered today, here are simple links that you can follow. Thank you very much for your time. At this point, I will take any questions.